is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
No, she looks okay.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with.
Also, is he a robot?
Marek,
Is the astrogator a robot?
geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare
Aha, told you.
resources, forms,
Red dwarf.
creatures?
We
Almost,
can't
at least.
expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
I do not know what
We
that
would have to
means.
explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
Yeah, okay, but we're going. But we were supposed to. Oh, stream crash. Did it? Fuck.
With all due respect,
Arg.
Astrogator,
Yeah, it did, didn't
I
it?
have the impression you're not telling us
Why?
everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
Correct.
Yeah.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from
Sorry, I
the
want to
emotional
respond. I
and
just don't want to
symbolic
actually
facade. In other
miss shit
words,
here.
we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay. And how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is
Sounds like a
when
plan to me.
exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness.
Or we
Koval.
could just go
Dr.
home
Pratt,
like we're
we need full
supposed to
gear.
be.
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3. If
Do we know that? I mean, like, I guess we do. We just talked about how there's no life, but like.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Good question. Also, you have your helmet on, so it shouldn't be the methane that's fucking with you. But yeah, Nelgar, it's funny that your second stream also had an interruption an hour in. Not quite an hour in this case, but yeah, I'll blame the game, I guess. I don't know. It could be,
Oh, thank goodness.
like the weather here
Not
too,
everyone's
but
in
I
the
don't know what the
field.
fuck. Yeah. And then like it wasn't registering that it's back properly until like just now too, which is weird.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting.
I wish it was
Do you
easier to
copy?
slap.
I'm
VODs
entering the
together later.
campgrounds.
Yeah, that's probably your food showing up.
Is anyone out there?
And
It's just an
robot.
Androbot.
I mean, okay. So, oh, these are big 80 baby temps. Temps. Bye. Go stare at the window, pretty boy.
Androbot. Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot? Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again?
Artie.
Well, never mind.
Okay, but also. I mean, it was walking around a second ago.
Oh, maybe if I... RT? Default position.
Nope.
I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
I need to do that again because I kind of did it while she was already talking. Nah. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Person! Maybe there was another beacon thingy.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Dr.
not okay.
Crowther.
Oh, he's not.
Didn't you hear me
He's not
earlier?
okay. He is.
Doctor. Is everything all right?
Yeah, no. He is broken.
Doctor.
Something happened.
Please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now.
I'm a biologist, not a normal doctor, but like,
Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine.
making weird noises.
There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Stranger.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The
I
transmitter
don't.
was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my
At least
initial
as far
diagnosis.
as we can
yes.
tell.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Both mental illness and serious bodily injury could contribute to this condition. However, he wasn't suffering from any disorders. There's nothing wrong with him physically. Epileptic seizure and chronic diseases can also be ruled out.
So what? He's just fine?
On the contrary, something is very wrong with him and I can't figure out what. Which is even more worrying.
Hey, yeah, if O2 concentrations are normal, it's probably not the methane.
But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board.
Okay, what should I do?
Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Hello? Anyone else here? I found Dr. Crowther. It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Structures, potential landing place, camp. So I think that's where I just came from. Gorski went that way. Okay, so that's gibberish, as far as I can tell. Initial analysis of the samples revealed nickel, iron, manganese, beryllium, and titanium in the composition. I would give a lot to understand what it actually is. She's probably about to repeat this when I click it, but whatever. Quick theory. A giant nickel-iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of the structures contradicts it. Oh. I literally could have just made my life easier. I thought she was gonna, like, read it out and say something, but... Okay, said
Dr.
report.
Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
Also, should we ask why
The most
I'm fucking
important
down
thing is
here?
probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Oh, actually, I wonder if I came from the south of this drawing. Probably, given the way that shit works in video games.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
I mean, I found it. You're welcome.
Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Okay. Checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Helmet down, baby. Okay, but we need 3 more people. Not just Gorski.
Now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure just.
Oops.
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One
Good
sec.
question.
I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others.
I mean,
no
okay.
time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard. One more time.
Okay, but... Yeah, okay. Landing place, Gorski excavation site.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
A fish!
Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Do I? Okay, apparently yes.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
Nobby? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
A day and a
It's
half, or
beautiful
2.5 days in.
The ocean, wind, sand.
So if they caught a fish,
She's pinching and cramping.
is that
just
why
on
I'm
your side.
down there, probably?
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate it. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land.
I mean, that's fair.
as if enjoying everything that's around us was almost
I understand how you feel, Cobble. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? I come across as,
I mean,
well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
I
We have to
mean,
examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Gladly.
Cobble, where are you going? Over.
For a little,
Water. I'm switching to manual.
quick recce. I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance, 100.
Base, are you there?
A recce?
300.
I see no good reason. I won't allow it, Regis. Stay put.
Copy that, Dragonfly. I'll stay dutifully at my post.
500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right?
okay, he's coming
Dr.
back.
Trouter, would you please have a look here?
I'm assuming that's the probe
Second.
because it's a different
Flag.
color.
A school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing?
They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right, from the probe. As soon as I swing it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna?
Yes?
What do you think?
What do you...
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment.
That feels
or anything they haven't seen
untrue.
before.
Are you saying
Well,
they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time.
Also, is that a pit? Because that looks like a pit.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore.
Of course, Kate. Zapping the damn fish.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Interesting. They could have brought it back up, though, so, I still feel like I should try and find the receiver. The robot. Can't get in this one. Is that it? Clearly not. I know the others, but... So what the fuck is that? Because it's metal, apparently. Which is interesting. I mean, that has to be the receiver, right? Whatever. Apparently I'm invisible walled, so I guess not. What is? Robot chip? Nope. Huh. I don't know. Oh God. Wait. Okay, I don't know why it's being silly about that. Oh, it switched to a different page. Okay, I think I kind of get what it's doing. Because now it'll take me to the part that I'm actually in. Okay. Well, forward and a slight left, I guess. Could go that way to the structures and excavation site, but also camera? Or just light? Okay, just light. Probably behooves me to find Gorski and figure out what the fuck is going on a little bit.
Yes, now focus.
That's not good. Am I blacking
Once
out
more.
again?
Status? Damn piece of junk.
Huh.
No. No point in going back this way.
I'm not going back that way. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Like lava tubes. Huh. Definitely looks like volcanic rock.
I found
like
the
that
area
sound.
marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground. A large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Huh. It looks like the rocks at the landing area. The ones drawn by Krauter.
But the doctor marked a waypoint.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
recall.
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
Twins fits nicely.
I guess.
Affirmative. I'll write that down.
One more thing, Astrogator. The twins are almost white, unlike the environment around them.
Yes, thank you. That's valuable information. Be useful in navigating.
So potentially interesting things in this direction, but Gorski should be through up here. Yeah, that would take me to the excavation site. I don't know that it matters too much what order I do things in, but it feels weird having to pick one at the moment. Also, the fact that the Invincible is the name of the ship
Damn! I
is
seem to have gone too
interesting.
far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind, and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right.
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back.
Okay. How? Okay, you're not gonna focus for me on this flag. I feel like I didn't check the whole perimeter. You know? But okay. Okay, yeah, that apparently doesn't go any farther as per this map. So, suppose I shall go back this way. Okay, not that way. Yeah, okay, I see. Little tiny geometry failure there, I think. I don't think I was supposed to be able to see that. But, you know. But also, what do you mean you've gone too far? You went exactly to where the map said to go to, so, Not sure why it got blurry and weird for a second.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for
Oh,
now.
there it is.
Tracker?
silent.
There it is.
By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember.
This.
A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact
Especially
turned out to
considering
be
how
too
weird
big
it
to
is.
dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
Spoopy doopy.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
That sounds mechanical. Why are there mechanical noises? Okay,
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
I sure can.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking.
Cut a piece off. Okay.
It's a drill. So damn loud.
Interesting.
Look here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir.
Mission day
We dug
4.
up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analysis shows similar results.
Steel
Fascinating.
with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
Absolutely
No,
not.
None at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
Burr.
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg.
Just
We
the
estimate it
tip.
extends at least 50 meters underground.
Damn.
I see.
That is
Oh,
a lot.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
What about
Have you
from up
followed
here?
its course?
Can we
Dr.
scan it
Gorski's doing
here?
just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time,
Inactive.
and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Mary.
I will acknowledge this raid in but a moment when the speaking
It
stops.
could be hundreds of thousands, if not
Hundreds of
millions
thousands, if not
years old.
millions of years. Damn.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Nuh-uh.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot of it. Also, I
Nothing.
can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Anyway, I don't know when this cutscene's gonna end, although it's probably soon. Anyway, hi! Thank you very much for the raid, Leon. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick here. I'll do the face cam thing since the sound stops whenever I type out of this. But hi, thank you very much for the raid. I'm Raz. If you don't happen not to know me, we are playing The Invincible today, which is, as far as I can tell, I mean, so it's based on a novel, And so it's kind of a mystery visual novel plus walking simulator so far. And I think that's kind of the gist. And Hollow Knight. Yeah, I've been told I should play Hollow Knight, but I've also been told that it's really fucking difficult, and I don't I don't know that it's gonna work for me, but also, yeah, hi Fred too. But yeah, so it's spoopy. So far, we have just found a spoopy, probably alive, piece of metal. What did it describe it as? Anyway, yeah, there's definitely like,
Could this be what the
life
Alliance is
form
here for?
spoops.
I guess that. I really don't know.
And we're trying to finish
Personally,
this
I doubt it, Astrogator.
research
The more
in
research we
13
do,
days
the
before
more
a big
convinced I am
scary
that it
ship
serves
shows
no
up. Oh fuck, I'm
purpose
sorry, I
at all.
didn't switch back to the game view. I'm the best. I'm good at my job. I don't know what you're talking about.
This
Our friends
would
are
ever
disappearing
have
off the
any function.
thing. Radar. Yeah, big giant metal structure underground. Paste and novel, right? Okay, what am I reporting on? Radiation levels.
I've registered a slight change in the radiation readings.
And now?
Big Raz and the voices in her head. Thanks.
The level has significantly increased.
Ooh.
No need to worry, Dr. Yasna. It's just X-rays from the active detector. Our probes are quite sensitive. They record even the slightest change.
Is
Okay.
one of our devices also causing an increase in the electromagnetic field?
Yes.
Electromagnetic? No.
Uh-huh.
We would have to activate a force field generator, but we didn't even bring it.
So, these flashbacks, I'm in orbit.
Second. Gorsky, what did you say about the field? Well, Yasna noticed an increase in the EM
Hello, Tycho.
which doesn't make much sense.
It does not. Hello, baby
Take it
boy.
again.
Little baby
Regis,
boy.
we're losing reception.
I love you. Yep, that and oh, that EM
Carl,
field
can you hear
is
us? Over.
going wild. It's enormous. Wait, what?
Damn it. We can't
What?
hear you.
What?
Damn it.
What's happening?
What now, sir?
We listen.
Oh,
Wait for
God.
interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think
Thank
it will
you, Bramby, I
pass
will
on its
hydrate.
own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Just now, I can't let you go alone. My leg.
Oh, that's an interesting spot for that memory to cut out. Quick note for newcomers, that there is a photosensitivity warning on this game. I don't know how bad it will be, but just putting that out there. Okay, very loud drill. Can I turn it off, please?
It's
Okay,
finally stopped.
so they came down here, and some
Unfortunately,
weird
alone.
shit happened,
Working
and
equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
And that is indeed unfortunate.
so the guy that's still up on the ship and I are trying to figure it out. Oh. But yeah, I think that the metal shit is alive somehow. That's the implication, I think. But yeah, so the others went north up off the map. And then the three that were still here were like freaking out. Uh-oh.
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Well, did we get someone? Or do we get something else? Oh, okay. I think I have to go that way to actually get up. There are a few problems with, like, invisible walls in this, which is, like, fine. They have a very specific path they want you to take and stuff, and that's fine. I just keep choosing the wrong way. But yeah, so we're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Someone's
journal.
book.
Geological cross-section? Measurements? These are Margaret's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
You must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling. Okay. Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance. Not geological, not planetary. Millions of years old at least. Huh. Weird. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go back. FRG structure. It's, you know, creepy metal shit. Side, bottom of the... Okay, just notes. So I guess she's the geologist. Cosmo Solidarity Alliance. Interplanetary Commonwealth Headquarters, Space Division, Solar System. Ah! Fucking earphone fell out. Dear Dr. Marit, this is in response to the latest interplanetary conference. We would like to offer you a promotion in the future expedition Obelisco 3 as an astrogator. Your skills and overall performance in previous missions proved to us your readiness to take the next step in the space journey. We would be delighted to receive your response as soon as you are back from your current mission. Interesting.
I think I know where I can find her.
Hopefully. Okay, but how do I get up there? How get up? Okay, there is a path. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I'm doing the awkward, like, lean thing because I'm interested, and it's terrible. Terrible, terrible for my posture. Just awful. Oh, cool. It's a backpack and not a person. Whoever would have guessed?
The signal's coming from a Kasov backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close,
It
but I can't
is.
see her.
So why is there shit on it? It should have only been here for like a little while. Ah!
She's
Marit!
I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit! Marit! Wake up!
Marit!
Wake up! Do you hear me?
Oh god.
Dr. Marit?
No. No
Oh
vital
yeah,
functions.
she's
What's
gone.
I
going
need
on?
to. One.
Oh honey, I think it's too late for that.
Come on.
There's no way you're pressing hard enough for that to do anything, but I get it.
Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please.
Yeah, so the last thing we heard her say was like, it's huge.
Nothing.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Marit.
Oh, and then I'm gonna fucking black out again? Okay, maybe not.
Astrogator. She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything
Feels
will be
respectful to close that. You do need to compress more, I agree. But also, I'm pretty sure she's been dead for at least several hours, so CPR ain't gonna
Cover's
fix
next.
that.
Yes, I think so. We should be close.
Okay. So we're still looking for Gorski and... Not... Did we say Koval? Not Koval. Koval's the one that's back at the camp, I think. Spoopy. And also concerning.
Do you think? Koval.
Let's not assume the worst.
Okay.
You'll find it, Doctor. Alive.
Yeah, okay, no, Koval is the one we're looking for. Krauta's the one that's back at the camp. Okay. Thank you.
Someone's here.
No, Merit. That's depressing. But I mean, like, this is spooky, like survival horror-y standard, Subnautica standard for where it gives you hope that you're gonna meet a person and you do not. I mean, technically we did meet an actual person already, but they were not okay.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's... Koval? Don't do this to me.
Okay, never mind, I was wrong. He's alive.
Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I don't...
doubt it for a second, Doctor.
I
What's his
don't,
current state?
he doesn't
Checking.
look okay, though.
Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
I mean, not completely. He looked at it when you picked his arm up. What the fuck is he looking at? Robot shit.
Koval?
Creepy.
Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
No. Yeah, he's
He's
not
calm.
mumbling shit.
Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something.
What's that?
Yasna,
I'm listening.
What do you
please
want
look
me to
around
do?
for his journal.
It's in his lap,
It's
but also torn
everywhere.
up.
In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them, but it may take a while.
There's life on this
Have you
planet
found it?
after all. Yasna will be so
No,
happy.
sir. Nothing about Dr. Gorski.
Sudden decline.
Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Doesn't seem that much lighter, but the structure's buried underground. Gorski checks the right branch. Massive vertical exhibit protrudes above the surface. Water tank underground structures. The biggest one yet. Inside hill, 150 meters. Flagged. Visible from point 4 azimuth. 350 distance 200. Okay. I'm taking note of all of the things. Okay, buddy. I mean, hopefully he will, like, kind of, sort of... Oh, no, we're just straight up carrying the man. Oh, okay, that's the lander.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat. I'll connect to the Androbot through the lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
I don't know, the whole planet is giving me bad vibes. Do I also need to get Krauta into this? Because he's not too far compared. Like, I think he's probably roughly the same distance as Koval was.
I don't get it.
Me
What
neither.
led to all this? Krauta, our dear Merritt, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements
you would
Gorski
think.
took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Toasty warm. Or is this like a 1 or 2 people at a time kind of? No, there's lots of room. Put the man in the seat. Buckle in, buddy.
See you up there.
Don't. Okay. I was like, don't you
Only
detach
Gorski's
that.
left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Krauter doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me.
Okay.
I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
Okay. If the robots got it, I feel better about that. As long as we're not just ditching them. That would feel bad. Okay, so like it... So do I go back this way? Even though it was like, oh, I went too far last time. But it still says Gorski went in this direction. Maybe just went the way they didn't want me to start with at first, but the map kind of walled itself off on the other end. But it did on this one too.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Daringly, I guess. Oh, that's definitely a temporary, at the very least, point of no return. Yeah, okay, I guess that's why they wanted me to do the other thing first.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely
Yeah,
to be him.
Then who?
Yeah.
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
With what? Ah, you're talking about the teleprobe.
Yes.
I located the probe. It's lying on the ground, inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. Yoink! Heavy.
Okay. I'm opening the probe.
Interesting.
Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. And go ahead.
Okay.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Uh-huh. But why would we not?
Let's take a look.
This is the first day? From the looks of it? Fishies!
Nothing interesting. Should I be looking
Yeah,
for a specific
day 2.
location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
That's cute. That was still day 2 after we caught a fish. Okay, this is the excavation. This is day 3, though.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
This is day 4 now. Unearthing more of it.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Who's got the
The probe
detector?
followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal
An hour
structures.
later.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Just some rocks and a potentially spooky shadow, but probably not, because it's just a shadow. Ooh.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all.
So this is like a minute or two later.
Electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking.
Okay, so yeah, that was 4,900. And then it was 381 before that. And yeah, so this is a minute before
Still high in the slide just before.
the EM spike, and then yeah, almost nothing before
And
that.
earlier, quite normal.
Yeah, 0 for the most part. And then when it doesn't start going up immediately when they start digging, but as soon as Gorski leaves. Okay, what am I looking for now?
It happened in a matter of seconds. But
Yeah.
there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another
I told you the
sandstorm.
shadow was spooky!
Yes.
I told
Right,
you!
Doctor. Let's move on.
I was right.
You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Such a tiny, cute little baby boy over here. Still knocked
Good.
my art on the fucking
I've got
floor,
it on my
but-
radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And
Teleprobe!
what do you see? Is it working correctly?
Maybe?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. Oh, that's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID.
That is
no
weird.
Nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Come on.
A name for the teleprobe.
Yeah, you gotta pick
All
a
right.
real name.
I can think of
Humans are
something.
like that.
Copy that. I'm listening.
B. Bali. Luna, since it orbits around me. It's gotta be
Please
B.
enter B. B-E-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks.
Bees.
And you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Very good, very good. Welcome, B, to the team. Not... Ooh, okay, okay. Structure underground that Gorski must have been following. Okay, how the fuck do I get down there? I did pick B. That is exactly what I did. Okay, where the fuck do I get down? Let me out of here. Let me at him. You think you did too? Nice. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh. Alright, fine. Hello? Can I do the thing? Thank you! Luna would also have been good, but also bees. It's very, very interesting how the rock here is completely different than it is at the camp. Like,
I don't
200
see
meters
these
the other
massive
way.
structures anywhere.
The only
Oh,
surface
but you
structure
do.
report.
The
But you
detector's
do,
measurement is
Yasna.
very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads, branches.
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Ooh, hoy, hoy. Yeah. And yes, Gorski did apparently follow the right branch.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right.
Yeah.
Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Fascinating. Like, no sarcasm, actually. Part of me is tempted to check the other one, because science, but also we're specifically also looking for our friend, so we follow what he did. Hello, B. I kind of expected him to make fun of me for naming it B, but I'm glad he didn't. Okay, so we're expecting a massive vertical structure. Oh yeah, okay, no, I see it. I see it. It's underground, but yeah.
Oh, there's so much of it. I guess this is the fourth point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top. Hello, B.
Me and Yasna on the same wavelength. Tiny Tycho. Hey, Gorski, what up? Where'd you go? It's definitely...
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
So RT has transported Dr. Krauter.
Affirmative. He's in the lander. However,
Away they go.
the robot didn't find him in the tent.
How's that?
The doctor was already some distance from the camp. I think he was following you, Yasna.
Sir, why didn't you say anything?
The Androbot located him quickly enough, and I thought it was pointless to worry you.
Well, thank goodness he's safe now.
Yeah, Sketchy as fuck. Sketchy as fuck. Super duper sketchy as fuck. Okay, look, structure comes out of the ground up top over there. But yeah, like, in some ways, lots of similarities to the Deliver Us the Moon and Mars games. But also very different in other ways. Spooky. But yeah, so, probably the metal is alive, is the vibe I'm getting.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovers something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
Yes, protrudes above the surface. Biggest one yet.
No, Yasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir.
What do you... Where would I... interesting. I think that's just the probe.
Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy
So
that.
over there.
I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Black bushes.
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor.
What was
It's
there?
gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem.
why
But
did
you'll
we
have to get
decide
there
not
on your
to
own 2
focus?
feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only
So
take a
that's
moment.
that looks like lava, but it's we're supposed to be volcanically dormant for the last million years. So what the fuck's up with that, and why can't I comment on it? Hey B, I saw it coming back. Where's B? There's B.
Hi, B. Lead the way.
Huh. Yeah, the fucking
I
lava
must say,
is
it's a clever device.
Interesting.
Hey, can it fly for this long?
very interesting.
Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Yeah, so why did we send 4 humans down?
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Although apparently the humans are a little faulty at the moment too. Yeah, no, the Marit specifically saying that this place has been volcanically dormant or tectonically inactive, which is, see, that's the thing. That's even more interesting because, like, yeah, like, you could have, like, there's gonna be volcanism when there's tectonic activity, but not necessarily, like, in this location. There could be tectonic activity and have the volcanoes and lava, etc. on the edge of the plate elsewhere, so... But that kind of implies that the entire planet is tectonically inactive, which,
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
It's also possible that there isn't a better route.
Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't.
Nope.
We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Even
You
more,
started
usually.
to fear for your position.
Well,
Interesting.
everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
We'll
Hopefully.
be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to
Probably
the other
not.
side of the universe?
Maybe though.
That's one example.
Well, I don't know.
Shh.
If we do that,
Can you hear that?
then
what am I
they might
supposed to
just
be hearing?
establish their own planet
That's the
elsewhere. We won't have to
point.
deal with fighting each other.
Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Let me look in this giant pit. Also, okay, also, just thinking, there was a straight up fucking geyser back there in the initial excavation site, so how can we then conclude that it's tectonically inactive? Like, an EM field isn't gonna suddenly awaken volcanoes. God, this is weird. Very weird. Yeah, bushes and trees from the looks of it,
Dr.
but
Gorski?
spooky?
Are you here somewhere?
But the spooky version. Oh, it's all under here. And yeah, the bushes and shit are all metal too, from the looks of it. Weird.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better
Just
stay
a
away,
little.
Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's
These
connected
are
to
not
this
real
giant
plants.
fucking
But
mass.
if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
Those ones don't seem as connected, but they might be connected via a different piece. I don't know. They do look like plants, but they're definitely made out of metal, and it's weird that they're like thin enough to be like swaying in the wind and shit. Also, interesting, like, I mean, honestly, it's probably for the best, and I don't necessarily disagree, but it's interesting that he immediately told me don't touch it.
Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most
And-
likely lose contact too.
Yeah. So what's happening with the lighting?
There's only
It's
one way
weird.
to be certain.
Like, that doesn't
It's
seem
your decision, sir.
like part of the game. I think
Please
that's
continue your search.
texture
We have to find
weirdness.
him.
But also,
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable.
yeah. I mean, that's not good. I do like that she does like this kind of little unbalanced stumble walk when you're going down a slope. It feels realistic. Huh. Are we gonna get away with not touching any bushes here? I don't know.
I'm going.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you
Nope.
know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Okay, so I can't not touch these. Is that the probe making noises? Oh, this is an interesting moment for a flashback. Oh boy. Okay, let's see.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 200 feet. Don't see a little map. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Slight spin. Oh yeah, we're in atmosphere. Or hitting atmosphere.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering 5%.
Now we're really hitting atmosphere. Or not. I guess
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of
that's always
overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I would say that it didn't. Yeah, clearly Hopper can come back for me.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Could we not have brought Beetle back?
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Your phone is dying the big death? I mean, rip?
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right.
Ooh,
I'm inside.
And it's smoky.
And how is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Me neither.
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Noted, noted.
Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator.
I don't think we should be here.
I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all.
But also, did we come here on purpose?
barely
Because
escaped
I feel
alive.
like we didn't.
Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
What do you mean there won't be another? I
Where
dare
does
to
this
doubt.
certainty come from, Astrogator? HQ can send us as many directives as they please,
I mean,
justified
I
or not.
I guess
I
they
won't let
did.
that happen. We have
tell
the
us to
Prince
do
Hominy
this.
law to refer to. The Commonwealth
Because-
cannot achieve its goals at the expense of the people.
Beautiful,
At the
holy
expense
shit.
of my crew.
But isn't that exactly what's happening? The situation is bad, Astrogator. Though it wasn't much better at the beginning of the mission. Whoever sent us here didn't care about our safety at all.
Enough!
They did
Please
not.
don't put me in an even more difficult position.
Ooh, why is he
Rejecting a
mad
new
about
mission
it?
and questioning the validity of the current one are two different issues. And you're one step away from disciplinary action, Doctor.
Copy that.
Interesting.
Over and out.
Is there... Aha! I was like, I feel like there's gotta be a way to take a good picture of this. Because this is extremely pretty. Just checking. Okay. That's kind of fun that you can do that, but also, oh, that's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, I just wanted that. I'm glad there's a photo mode. It makes sense. It's a very pretty game. I mean, I am assuming that I am in the right direction here. Yeah. Also, what is... It's kind of weird to be, like, back here, but I'm assuming this is where I'm gonna, like, fall and smack my damn head or something.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
It is. So, I don't know if they established camp before coming back here. I mean, they probably did, considering that I think it was like day 2 or 3 that, no, it was day 2, I think, that they were doing the fishies stuff with the fishies.
I have an object in sight.
I do? What object? Aha.
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah.
They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Makes sense.
Copy that. Heading east.
Okay. I'm not gonna use the quote-unquote sprint that often because I just don't really feel like I need to, but if it's retracing my steps a little, then I will.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
I mean, I know who because I yelled at him about it.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario.
I mean, we caught a fish. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean about extinct?
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
You see, Yasna, the mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority, always.
Do I want to bother? Do I want to bother questioning him? Because I would, but the shore reminds me of one in Dear Esther, not the landscape but the structures. But mostly that it's an open bay and you enter from right, from the sea's perspective and go left. Alright.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves, and they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense.
Yeah.
Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor,
Yep.
interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes. We have enough.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily be commendable. Yeah.
Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Bankus, you never finished Dear Esther, but you were waiting for someone to put a rocket jump in the game. Yeah. I don't know, it's one of those ones that Nilgar as well as multiple other people have told me to play a few times, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I was expecting to get too warm for the poncho at some point, but I have not. I'm just cozy.
Found a convenient passage.
But yes, I do think,
Please speed ahead. We still have a long way to
wisdom...
Well then. You should save your breath, Astrogator.
Shut up, man, basically. Oh yeah, okay, this is gonna be me talking about the bushes, right? Like, God, wisdom would dictate to me that there is a time to interfere and a time to not, and just saying I'm gonna fuck shit up, because science is not actually commendable. Nalgar Dearester is the original good walking simulator. Yeah, I mean, I've heard as much, and I've heard good things about it. I just, yeah, haven't done it. I don't know. I know it's on the list. Or at least I'm pretty fucking sure it is.
What is this?
Good fucking question.
I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
I'm so curious about how she immediately knows they're inorganic, but also what the fuck is coming off of them? That's concerning. That's sketchy, and I have concerns. Okay, wait, so do I touch these and that's where my memory gets fucky? Oh god, yep, I have concerns!
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel darkness.
Get out of the trees! Did they come through here? Huh. Where do I go from here? Like, I should be able to go through there, but why did it even let me back up? But also, I can't really go forward here either. Okay, I can? Okay. That was weird. Maybe it was gonna clear up anyway. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Ah! Spooky. Why would I break that on purpose though? Why did I do that? Okay, whatever. Hey bee, can you light the way? And we are definitely barely still in contact with our pal up in orbit. But also, like, yeah, man, discipline me then.
Are you there? Over.
In terms of her, like, questioning why we're even here.
I guess that's a no.
Which is weird, because we can see the surface. I mean, see the sky, rather. We're not even following metal anymore.
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna, I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was
There's
nothing
wrong with either of them.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
Oh.
I still don't understand.
Yeah, wait, what?
He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered home.
I'm sorry. It's
Because
on
I
me.
left him.
It's
That's
my
my justification for picking that.
No, Doctor. As Commander, I take full responsibility.
I mean, good.
But it was me that left him.
On my order. It's
That's
hard
true.
on yourself, as usual.
If only I...
Stop it, really.
Seriously, what the fuck happened?
Stop. If is a very cruel word. You don't deserve its taunt.
Huh. Okay, so we lost another one, and that's not great. But also, hey buddy, you gonna fight me on saying we shouldn't be here anymore? Have you changed your mind about that one? Oh boy, here we go.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? Guess I know where Gorski was going.
Too far away. Thanks for taking a picture right in my eyes, B.
Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crofter's body?
I placed him in a quiet chamber.
Are you gonna use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
I have a feeling that would be inappropriate.
Wait.
We need to test everyone.
Just that report.
No, I'm actually fine
One sec.
with looking into a dead brain, and I'm sad that I unintentionally
end of the
said
rope.
otherwise.
Isn't that good?
No!
What do you mean?
I'm stuck.
The rope is not
I'm
long
hanging
enough.
with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Return.
Can you go back?
Nope.
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight. No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
Well, that would, at least
I can just jump off.
explain why Gorski hasn't come back. No, of course it's not safe.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So
But
let's take a
also,
moment
tap
to
that
analyze the
brain. Figure out what the fuck is going
I'm
on.
thinking, if Gorski went
Why
down
is B
this
taking
way
pictures
and
of
didn't
my
break
shame right
anything,
now?
Yeah, we don't know that, yes.
Yeah, we don't.
Could
We
keep
don't
going
know
even
that.
with injuries.
All right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
Well, no, you'll
Certain
just die
possibility.
at a
Well,
certain
I'm
point.
uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Fred, I am glad you were
Can you
free.
see the
Thank you
program?
for dropping in. It was good to see you. Have a wonderful evening. Shit, I missed that. What am I doing? Ah, okay. Apparently you can check the comics mid-game.
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible,
I mean,
to
it has
you,
a
you
handle.
could grab onto it.
Control the descent
You
a
sure
little.
will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
No, I'm sure that it will. I'm sure
Alright.
that it'll like
Let's give
wobble
it a
and
try.
struggle, but like
I'm entering
if
the
it slows
instruction.
my
You
descent,
must
then
guide
that
me.
would be good. Start.
1 meter forward.
Start with one. Okay, not quite.
I can't reach it.
One
A
more.
bit closer, please.
Here we go. Right? That should be good. Grabby. Really? Oh, okay. We got there.
You could say so.
Sorry, B. Thanks.
I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Okay. Still no signs of the underground structure. Just all of this that I'm still apparently not close enough to light up. Kinda. Oh boy. Yeah. I can see why he would want to keep going. Okay, what the fuck is up with that?
Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway, what's the idea of doing it alone?
Good question.
I hope he has a good reason.
Damn. What is this place? Makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it.
Probably.
These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city. No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And all made of this metal?
To a significant degree. If something were to live here...
Yes?
It would have to be very small. Like insects. On the other hand,
I don't know about that.
There's no flora around to support such organisms. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
Yes, there's no point jumping to conclusions yet, Steam achievements. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking?
I mean, that sounds like Gorski from the...
Lost himself. Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Really should have waited a while to zoom in, I think. In what way is this blocked? Okay, you'd scooch across there or go through here. This seems a little more solid, but also there's more unknown spooky on this side.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
I don't know if this was a good choice.
2 more hours.
Until what?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right.
Yep.
According to Dr. Krauter, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think you'll find Gorski by then.
Yeah, so like he's got a little more
so.
leeway than just their oxygen tanks, but not much. Yeah, don't love that we've just fully committed to touching and walking on this after being like, hey, don't do that, but, you know.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Sure.
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal. We've gone over everything in that area. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Oh, is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
Yes, that's true. Oh, yeah. That, I mean, it did bonk the wall a bit, but...
I see the cover snap right off.
Ah, yes. There's an error in the logs.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. How to bring it to you.
No problem. I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
There.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
found
yeah,
the right
there's
place.
enough
All
flat
right,
ground
then.
here.
I'm waiting for instructions.
God, this is intense.
Let's see.
I don't know what direction it's facing right now.
Please rotate the probe 180 degrees.
Okay, there we go.
10 meters forward.
Uh...
60 degrees to the right and
How am I
5
supposed
meters
to?
forward.
How am I supposed to like guess this? All right, all
And
right.
another 15 degrees to the right.
That was definitely the left, but
2 meters forward.
oh, I meant to hit the one that
Land.
was 4, but okay. Apparently that was it. So let's get your cover back on, little bee buddy. Okay, what's stopping it?
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know, I know. You're welcome, Bee.
Do you not have to fix it if you just jump off the thing instead? I don't know if choices matter in this game or not. Also, where the fuck am I going? Where do I go? Ah, I see. I was like, apparently to my right, but...
It's a bit like Pando.
What? No idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
Really neat.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does
I
sound
mean, whoever said it was
bizarre.
dead?
Oh, maybe.
Whoever said it was dead? Did I? And I suppose to be fair to the Steam achievement, it did put city in quotation marks, but you know, still.
Something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well, that's her. Play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Uh-oh, what's down there?
Let's hope so. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski.
What do you mean it's hard to tell if it's from Gorski?
Come in. No doubt, it's him. Let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that are thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical...
I know I could walk forward and he'd probably just start playing it again afterwards, but I'm curious.
Okay. Moving on. Readings. Well, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion.
Excuse me.
This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor.
Jesus.
Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
Bee just flew straight through me, and it
I can see
startled
the
me.
relay up close.
Upside down,
It's
baby.
broken. Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
Yeah, but that
So,
didn't happen.
The weather is to blame for all of it.
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
But yeah, that's suspicious. Okay, but what do you want me to do with it? These things are abandoned. Can I interact with these at all? Why are you letting me interact with them at all? Or why are you highlighting it if it's not gonna let me do anything about it? I don't know. Whatever. He left his shit behind, and that's not great. That's not a good sign.
Oh, I've already been there.
Already been where? What are you talking about? Oh. I could have gone around this way. Yeah, okay.
That's where I came from.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Why
We just
now?
took the other way. It's fine. That probably would have been faster, but it's fine. I still don't know why I can't interact with this. That's weird. Feels strange to me. The abyss.
There are more traces. This time handprints and a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard correctly.
It's weird that
I'm
this
afraid
isn't
we must
like
be ready
properly
for any
lighting up.
eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I
Never
still
said
believe
to.
you'll find him, Doctor.
I don't like that there's kind of sort of two paths here. Or more than that. What, B? What's up? Where you going, B? Oh, okay, here's his footsteps.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski... I found something. Again.
That was...
I suspect Gorski might have damaged his suit.
If the tear doesn't exceed 20 millimeters, the reactive polymer layers will self-seal.
That's true.
Good to know, because I've been
Nevertheless,
thinking
it
that
looks
all of this
worse
shit
and
could
worse.
tear his suit
I found
real
more of
easy.
his gear.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes.
I mean, that wasn't really in the
The scene
camp,
looks
but...
disturbingly similar.
So the other way, perhaps, is a smoother way down? But yeah, does seem like, like he's not making good decisions, which is, in fact, concerning. Oh, and I can't get through here. Cool. Do I need to do the same stupid thing he did? I don't want to. Okay, it's not gonna let me, so... How the fuck do I get down there? Guess I go over here and hope I don't fall on what appears to be... Also, I'm pretty sure that this is exactly the part I watched you play, Nulgar. Right here.
A shortcut.
On purpose?
No.
Not really.
To say the least. Okay, I need a quick bathroom break, and I'm just gonna leave this on face cam because there is a tiny adorable baby here. Yeah, I will let you stare at the tiny adorable baby, and I will be right back. Yes, go back to sleep. Stay, be cute. I'll be right back. Babies. Baby. I mean, he did manage. No, Tech, I'm down Nick this tree. We need all the garland. I mean, he managed not to. He restrained himself long enough. Hey, little baby. See, you behave when you're an eepy, sleepy little boy. Him get smooches. Okay. Back to the mysteries. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this is going, because it will be interesting. Hello, baby. I love you. Tiny boy. But yes, I'm pretty sure that this is the piece that I have seen, and then like shortly after this I was like, I should stop watching because spoilerinos. Bango's third Gundam model kit of the week is done. Wow, you've been busy. The Devil Machine? I'm assuming that is just a specific Gundam. Devil's Machine. Sorry. Flares? Canteen? Light? Maybe? Trackers? Not sure what all of it is. The tracker is definitely there. Okay, Gorski.
Finally.
Right, there would be two because the probe.
Not yet.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see you actually find him, so.
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Still footprints? I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir? Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor, answer me, please.
I don't think he's okay. I'm
Almost
gonna be
there.
honest. Gorski!
Got him. He's not moving.
Oh, we are both gonna fall, aren't we? Oh, he's breathing! That's good.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Is he reacting anyway?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a
Easier
landing
said
site.
than done, bruh. Up we go! Uppies for Gorska! Gorski, sorry. Got confused. You guys not Gorski, you know.
Out!
You did not rip
Done.
the suit
out.
more, right? Beacon?
I activated
Yeah.
his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
I mean, he has oxygen from the looks of that meter.
I'll carry him. It's just... his parameters don't look too good.
That's why we must hurry, Doctor.
Yasna just having to carry grown-ass men today. Still sad about Koval. And I mean, this is sort of better than finding nothing, not even a corpse like you do in Subnautica, but like... Oh, wow. Holy shit. The fuck is up with that?
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Yeah,
Once
emphasis
you
on
set up
sort
the
of.
transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming it's over there. Okay, so these are relays. And we're sure I'm not just gonna fall from here? I might have to turn the fucking blinking effect off.
Almost within the range. Now, mark the place for the lander. And we're home, Doctor.
I'm on it.
Okay, but where? Where are we marking? Where, what, Also, what the fuck is that? Ah! So creepy. So creepy. Yep. Oh, I fucking knew it.
I don't know.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Called it. Called it so hard. Yeah.
No! No!
Please hold on.
Yep. Called it. Sorry, that got really loud.
I caught the probe. I'm...
Yeah, I don't think the probe can the probe go up from with me holding onto it? Because I feel like no. Oh, the space bees. Yeah, maybe. Mechanical metal space bees. Tycho's having a bath. Having a bath. Just a cute little guy having a bath.
What was that?
Good fucking question. Wipe your visor, babe. Thank you.
Excavator. I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik,
Yeah, he don't.
do you copy?
He don't copy. Him do not. You may be done with the city, but the city is not done with you. Yep. But also, called it. Called it.
Please come in. I'm sending an SOS.
I mean, like, nobody is surprised, but called it.
Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
Sorry. Oh, why didn't I get to do anything with that information? There were little bubbles. I didn't get to interact with it. It's sad. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Excellent. I'm assuming this is the correct direction. Yes. Okay. I'm hearing water. Yeah.
Deposit of water. Probably unsafe for consumption.
Safe bet.
I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Otherwise I'll never reach the surface. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors. Situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on.
Flares.
You've got to be kidding me.
Really? What the fuck is the point of a flare? It's gonna be like that. I was trying to avoid getting in the water.
Shit.
That kind of shit is why. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, little baby. Where the fuck am I going? Where go? Is this not the way that I came from? Okay, it's not. I don't know how I missed this, but alright, cool. There's still light filtering down. We're away from all the metal shit now, which is interesting. Yep. 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 God. No hope, no chance, deep abyss, narrow passage.
I can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked.
Alright.
That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
Oh, Yasna. Okay, I don't. Can I stop with the fucking. Oops.
Novik? If the radio is still receiving. Oh, there's hope. I can't be too far underground.
Yet!
I need to act fast. I hear you. But you don't. Apparently. Bollocks. I think I preferred it the other way round.
Me too! TBH.
Okay. Okay. I'm coming to you, Astrogator.
Ugh, I don't like how precarious all this all looks. Also, kinda sucks that we don't know where the probe went, because the probe had a flashlight. And apparently, I don't even have flares. Despite the fact that I should, by all accounts, have flares. Oh, this I don't like. I do not. If it was life and death, I'd do it, but also, ugh.
Astrogator? Still nothing. I used to find other reporting annoying. The silence is even worse. Dark thoughts creep in. Dr. Gorski may already be dead. Something attacked me. It could have got to him too.
Did it?
I hope you're monitoring his vitals, Astrogator. And we'll come back for him. Unless I die here.
Huh. I don't know if these paths converge again or not. Because, like, there's arguably more light in that direction, but... Okay, maybe they do. Yeah, okay, perhaps. Abyss. Thank you for licking your butthole live on camera, Tycho. Everyone appreciates your commitment to cleanliness.
I think it's this way.
Think what's this way? Out? I mean, presumably the answer is out, but like, But also, I feel like assuming that it was an attack is kind of wild. Like, that's a choice to think that. Not necessarily incorrect, but like, that's choice.
I can't stop. Did you really say that? I think I'm starting to freak out.
A little bit. Oh, yes. No. Come on, girl.
I've had enough.
No, you haven't.
Just enough.
You gotta live, babe.
Forward.
Yeah.
Faster. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're fighting for our lives. Enough of this nonsense. I can't keep fighting.
Yasna.
Your timing is perfect, as usual. Any more advice? I thought so. You know, I did what I could, but it still wasn't enough.
Are you gonna just give up
I have the
and
right to finally
die?
give up.
No. No, I mean, you have the right to, but
I will not.
no.
I'll just take
You
a
wanna
breather.
die in a cave on a strange planet.
Huh?
Until what? We're on day...
I can wait before I have to float away. I could also break all the rules. Moral and procedural. We've cobbled to set off for you. One life above the other. The most likely condemn us all. Nevertheless, I'm inclined to do so.
Of course you wouldn't let me die in peace.
I mean, no.
I can handle. I will not give up.
Nope. Not yet, anyway. Nothing's broken. You have equipment.
I did it. I did it, Astrogator. Too bad you can't hear me.
I can't tell if you can or not. Oh.
I don't believe my eyes. Bones of some prehistoric reptile. And coal deposits, I assume. Finally, we have proof. There was life on the surface of Regis 3. Millions of years ago. But
It like loops
for
under.
some reason now there's nothing. Not even bacteria or viruses. Gorski mentioned that Lyra's Zeta was nova. And yet we've ruled out hard radiation. Anyway, over these millions of years, evolution would move forwards again. However, someone or something is preventing life from moving ashore.
No, this might have moved to the land area due to tectonics, but for the purpose of the game, yes, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
You never seem to get tired, Novik.
I'm sure that he does.
I hear you more and more. Does that mean I'm close? If even more fossils.
But you are right that it could have moved Nalgar, especially since it is near the ocean.
No one will even know about this discovery if I'm stuck here.
Yep.
Unless HQ sends another expedition.
I'm sure that they will.
Find those bones along with mine.
Lava tube? Lava tube feels like an odd combo with intact skeletons, but So I don't really know what was down that loop, but it was creepy, and I didn't think it was the way forward, and so I didn't go down there. Because I don't have a flashlight, and it's very dark.
Novik.
You have not been down here long enough to completely lose your mind, Yasna. It would be weird if you couldn't hear him. Or if you were imagining hearing him. But it was still, like, I feel like it wouldn't be super crackly if you were imagining it.
Something that caused my fall. No. Don't hesitate. I will die if I stay here.
That is correct.
A way out.
Is that?
Astrogator.
It's probably a way out.
Damn it. I was sure he would hear me this time.
There's been a couple of things that make it seem like he can hear you, but... What? What? What are you gonna do? Oh, please don't leave me here. Navik? Navik, you're not allowed to leave yet. Navik! It hasn't been 2 days. If it has been 2 days, Yasna really is losing her mind. Creepy. Okay, okay.
Do you hear me?
Base, I report that the comms are back. I repeat, the line is working again.
Finally! Yasna, you can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I've heard you all the way.
Yasna, are you saying... Oh.
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Are you injured in any way?
No. As usual, I came out of trouble unscathed.
Skill to have. Oh god, I didn't like that.
Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And I was marching these kind of crap.
I don't really want to go anywhere near that.
You must have evacuated immediately.
I concur. Ooh, I recognize it.
Actually, I recognize this noise.
Enemy units.
It's the damn thing that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, indeed.
Are we getting into survival horror? Because I'm not good at that
You still have a
shit.
visual on the object.
I seem to be in luck. It behaves as if it's searching for something. And completely ignores me.
Now, if it has no thermovision, it might not register your presence at all.
So, is this what I saw rather than volcanic activity? Because I suppose that would make sense. But also,
I think it's moving away from me.
For now.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is
Agreed.
it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, it would have a huge advantage over us. So why would they confront our ship head on?
Instead, they waste time on some shady diversion.
Exactly. It makes no sense from a strategic point of view.
I'm more interested in their numbers right now. What if I run into a whole army?
I wish I could reassure you somehow. Say it's impossible.
Me too.
We can't be sure of anything. As usual. I can see a passage. Shit! I'm still here. I have to...
Yes, ah!
I'm stuck. I can't
Yes,
move.
why? Why can't we
It's
move?
coming at me. It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die
Oh,
here.
B. No, B.
Come in!
The fuck just happened?
Jasper, we must evacuate you.
Ah,
I'm getting parameters. Pulse saturation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I can implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I guess it's busted for good. I found a box. Also a switch.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
ooh. Slide records.
You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet.
Show me? Excuse me.
They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
Didn't they say 13 days at the start and it's been 5? Or maybe even 14 days, but then it's been 5. Whatever, I don't know. Hopping in on a rover. Finding the metal shit. Huh. Abandoned equipment. Blasting through.
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatten me.
It sure did.
Probe. It
It's not properly keeping track of
distracted
the
the
time.
antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such
At least not
coincidences.
coincidences that
Astragator.
that convenient. Oh, yeah, the probe. I don't think B is coming back. B, little B buddy. B. Oh, B. Oh, B.
much left of it.
Poor
The
little
probe was
guy.
broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its core.
Looks like maybe.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
Mission day 2, though. What?
You don't have to comfort me. I'm a little sad. The probe was a good companion, but that's all.
Why does it say
Sometimes
mission
you
day
have to
2?
allow
Hey,
yourself a
okay.
moment of weakness to regain strength.
What's up?
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you for saving me from being squished. Oh, oop. Little time skip. You like the purple? Thank you. I'm glad bisexual lighting is like my prime accomplishment as a streamer. Is finally setting that up. There's also a sleepy little bean baby here that may or may not wake up and prove to be alive at some point. Used to be the fluffy white cat every time, but now it's mostly this one.
Cool down.
Yeah. He's a
Have you
good
told me
boy.
about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart.
I mean, okay.
Yes, to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Well,
Anatomically
yeah, but-
incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
But yeah, him baby. Like, actually, he's still only 7 months old.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
I do not.
This time.
Stormfront is approaching your location.
All
Cool.
times.
I don't know that.
The stick drift is making it look like he has to really
Let's not forget that the
looks
Alliance
around a lot.
Wait a minute.
Why do I feel like I'm
Any specific
shorter than I used to
expectations
be?
of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski.
Ideally.
I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later.
Did he fall and,
I'm really
and
sorry.
die? Because,
What?
yeah.
His readings.
No. You don't have
Yeah.
to finish.
That
I understand.
sucks.
You did
Are we
what
even
you
gonna use him one of them?
I did what I thought was right.
Come on, Doctor. He didn't die due to lack of oxygen. He
Uh-huh.
bled out, likely from the fall.
Enough! I've heard enough.
Yeah. It's technically still one dude alive.
By the way-
Technically.
How long have we been out?
It's the longest 20 minutes of my life, give or take.
Okay.
I heard you some of the time. This time we were cut off the other way. In one place in particular, I had a pretty clear transmission.
Or at least I thought I did.
Yeah. You said that you would break the rules for me. Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse. So I heard right.
Yes, but the rules had little to do with it, Yasna. It's rather common sense. I would definitely send Artie for you. But would I go alone? I don't know. I hate to admit it, but in my current condition, I would be more of a burden than a help on the ground.
I mean, he's got a point. He needs a cane to get around right now. Yeah, that Stormfront moved in and got bad real fast. Rover baby. Okay, as much as I like the NASA rover, now that we've gotten to this point, I don't know if it feels like the correct vibe. The Frostpunk one is fun. I do like this one. They're all fun. I do like them, but I think I like this one. Also, that's very loud, and if I need to turn it down, let me know. But usually the loud things in the game so far have been
Approaching the vehicle.
pretty temporary.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works. I could have helped him after all.
What? What are you talking about?
We could have left in that fucking tank. Another one was just around the corner.
I mean,
What a cruel joke.
That's absurd, Doctor. You have no way of
okay,
knowing. Besides,
I
you
guess
harm
I don't
yourself
get to
with this.
take it.
Please, just stop. I did. And I know what the consequences are. There isn't a living soul here.
At
Are
least
you
as
sure?
far as I
Please
can
take a look
tell.
around.
Okay. Okay. Sound has gotten slightly less aggressive. Hello? Okay.
The engine started.
That
Then what are you waiting
was
for? Leave this cursed place.
just weird because it hasn't made me actually do that before. That was weird. A hard space shipbreaker rover? Is that what it references? Yeah, I think they've added some for
How are the
fun
conditions?
I'm going. Please
later.
talk to me. And maybe that will calm me down. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet.
Bumpers for
Don't
solo
worry.
actions and
Even
brakes.
if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. Yeah, the vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage. The energy will flow through the body
Shit, I
and
missed
discharge
that.
into the ground. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
I could change the view, but also this feels like the most authentic experience.
At that time, I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, scientist, a doctor, an engineer, and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation, and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. It's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of Eden.
Oh wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
I'm mildly annoyed that I missed that voice prompt, but I suspect it probably wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, I can't see, and I don't want to drive into a hole. And I feel like I just did, but apparently not, so maybe it's fine. This rover's pretty hardy, also, yikes. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm kind of surrounded by lightning rods, so... Also, now you're making me want to do the other one. It is kind of fun. So yeah, default is just boring. That's fun. But yeah. The Frostbug one is neat. And I also do like the hot pink one. They're all good. Different, maybe, yeah, different, air freshener dangly thingy. Okay, it is, yeah, those are the options for view. And as much as I like that felt more authentic, it's also really hard to do. Hard Space Shipbreaker is a game about breaking down and recycling ships in space. I mean, cool. That is actually cool. Neato. Well, that looks more deliberate than a lot of these structures. Junkity junk. Clankety clank. But that does sound cool. I feel like I might have heard about that before, but also I have like zero actual recollection, so. Left or right, Gorski? That doesn't help. I mean, it feels like most of the time paths converge anyway, but
I'm
yeah.
having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where
That is
southwest is?
Kind of.
I don't have a compass, remember?
The city
I did
attracts
take the
lightning, so the
west
fewer
coast
flashes on the
path.
horizon, the better.
How far am I from the city's border?
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination, as long as no structures collapse.
You don't
Don't
know,
say that.
do you?
Don't
It's
say
not
that.
that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
Don't say anything about structures collapsing. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I don't need that. Here it is, a passing. Okay, I did just loop around though, didn't I?
Status? How you doing, Yasna?
Sure did.
I'm still alive.
And that's the
Signal's
best
just
we
weak.
can hope for right now.
Unfortunately,
I
yes.
might have been able
That
to get
is
some
hardly
quickly
surprising.
there, but whatever.
I'm riding into a cave. The
Uh-huh.
storm has subsided.
Okay. Now, I once again look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being silly. But yeah. I think all of these are some kind of reference. I should have just stuck with the NASA one because that's like realistic-ish. But also not, because
Place to hide.
it's not like we're NASA employees.
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
MX 2001.
Hi, what? What'd you hear, baby?
Could that be it?
Let me
Hear the
see.
boy? What? Oh, you heard a Lily.
Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
Oh, baby. Come here. Sweet baby. Come on.
Don't know if this can help,
Girl.
but the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Pretty girl.
You must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? Anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think.
And I need to pet a baby
Cable
girl.
access. Look for something resembling a socket and plug.
Good to know that that was there the whole time. So, I guess I scoot over.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Yeah, I can dig under.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides.
Most probably. No no one is transmitting from the base.
Oh, sweet baby. Sweet baby.
I suggest you lie down.
Actually get a little
The
nap,
storm's
even though
raging.
oxygen is limited.
Best to sleep through the night.
I'll
I'm going
try.
to
I
sleep
mean,
now.
I'm tempted to do the discussion, but... Okay. Alright, they're encouraging you to talk, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm too tired to sleep.
Too
Yeah.
well. Can I help you somehow?
Hey Lily, squish the baby.
Maybe I'll fall asleep if we talk.
Naturally. Do you have anything specific in mind?
Well, I'd love to know some official secrets about the Alliance base. The reason they're interested
Merritt
in
was
this
trying-
desiccated, bizarre
getting
planet
recruited,
that is
too.
Regis 3.
Are you implying that I should know these secrets?
Yes. I think you're hiding something from me, sir. And at this stage of the mission, I lack both the strength and the inclination to beat around the bush.
In that case, let me reveal something I should never say as a commander.
Well, everybody
No
else is
idea what's
fucking
going on
dead,
this
so...
desiccated, fossilized egg.
Oh.
Where the Alliance forces came
Oh, I don't
from,
like that you just called it an egg.
or what they're doing here. Since we lost contact with the camp, I've had the feeling that I am deep in the dark.
Yeah, me too. Quite literally.
Baby
So I
girl.
suggest we talk about something else, instead of getting ahead of ourselves. A more light-hearted subject, perhaps.
May I ask why you became an astronaut?
There are two answers to this question. An honest one and a personal lie. To give you the clearest picture of the truth, I'd have to tell you both.
I'm all ears.
As cadets, we participated in the
I
series
love
of meetings.
this trial.
HQ organized them to encourage potential recruits. We all said the same thing, just a little different. We all wanted to push the boundaries of human potential, discover what is undiscovered. Remembering childhood memories when we first heard about the brave forces of the Commonwealth. Sometimes these speeches were already being prepared during the training, if you understand what I mean. Every astronaut wished to explore space. They had to wish that. But my reason, an honest reason, not a nice-sounding memory that never happened, I've never been able to find my place. So I came to the conclusion that I would not find it anywhere
that's fair.
except out here, in space. Although I never dreamed of exploring. Such lofty ideas as expanding human limits were of little interest to me. It was among my crew that I...
But I didn't get to hear the lie. Okay.
Not good. Don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching already.
Oh, wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio
Oh,
channel.
I don't like that.
Bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
B? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
I mean, but I shouldn't say it out loud, so... Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna press it, right?
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Okay, 3, 2, and then 7. So, X. Yeah, you won't be saying it. That's good to know. It's just, it kind of implies that it was, but yeah. 2, 1, 4. No! I did it wrong! Shit. I picked the wrong one.
Nothing. Dead
Yeah, I know.
silence.
I know.
I have to try
I
again.
know. I'm sorry. I
The
hit the
first
wrong
3 digits of
button.
the cipher are...
Yes. 3, 2, 7.
The next is...
Yes, sir?
I'm here.
There we go.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do.
Wasn't this
There's
open
no way I'm going to sleep now.
over?
Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has
Yeah,
subsided.
I feel like.
All right.
I mean, I guess it
Let's
was
not
this
risk
open.
evacuating
It's so
directly from the
sorry.
city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
I love you, Lily.
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Okay, so that just did that all on its own, which is fine, but not what I expected. Hi, what? Why are you over there, baby girl? What's up with you, little kitten? Little kitty baby.
I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. Astrogator? The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly? Over?
Big tracks.
Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep. All clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor. You'll see him soon. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
I'm trying to think. Maybe I did see you run into the robot, Nulgar. I don't remember.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening,
Hello,
flat
Wesley.
terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I
Stupid
prepare
fucking
the
stick
lander.
drift.
I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it.
Oh, bye,
Taking me to
Lily.
the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
And we've already
Yes,
had some pretty big. Yeah,
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed
this
to
is
return
a
a long
fact.
time
I
ago.
was not.
That's
So
what I want. I want all of us to return home. Dead or
too
alive.
bad.
Please remember, we have
Okay,
just one
at least
lander
3
left.
of us are
As a commander, I
dead.
must first ensure your
Also,
safe return. Only then I'll send
unfortunately,
Artie with other
Gorski is not
tasks.
coming back with us, which is extremely unfortunate. But nope. But also, we're only like 3 and a bit, 4 hours into this game, so. So, question, if I actually just go to the landing zone, is that it for the game? Should I go to the Alliance base? I don't know. No, but. Tell me. Just pick one. You don't have to give me any spoilers. But if you want to know, this is an ending relevant decision. Yeah. It's like I want to know what's going on, but I do dislike that they were like, you're going home, and then we showed up here in the first place. So, but yes, so some endings are closed and others are opened regardless of which one I pick. they're like... Nah. It's not affecting the length of the rest of the game. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm... I want to stick to the other plan, but also I feel like that's the more interesting option, but also I don't know if that's actually more interesting. Indecision! Why, game, why you gotta make me do this? Have you done both of them? Is that a thing? I mean, I could also do the other one, but if it's still like 4 or 5 hours of game left at least.
I'm about to head out to the desert area. Has the lander taken off?
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
To be honest, not yet. Okay, which one did you pick?
The line's breaking up.
40%,
Can you hear me?
okay. Because, like, I could also just do whichever one you didn't do, if you'd like to do that. Sorry that I'm being indecisive and taking forever to decide. Slash poke you. Tiny baby. Tell me both which one you picked and which one you would recommend? Are those answers different? Cause like I said, I can just do the one that you didn't. But also I am curious. I'm indecisive. It's what I do is make or fail to make decisions. You picked one, you would recommend the other. Okay, well. You're not giving me a spoiler to tell me that. So, okay, which one did you pick, and I'll do the other one. Because that's what I was gonna do anyway. Go to the base, okay. Okay, I am definitely curious to see what happens in this one, but yeah, like, it's not like I can't do the other one. Go to the base is the recommendation? Yeah, okay, I will do it. I will do it! And then you get to see the ending you didn't see, or the path you didn't see, and also, yeah. You tell me after what happens. Okay, that works, because then I don't necessarily have to play a whole bunch more hours going back and doing the other one. I'm cool with that. That works for me. Like, again, this feels like the immersion choice for driving camera, but also the stick drift and the teeny tiny window are, like, not my favorite. Also, ooh. I was like, is that snow? But no, it's not. But they did do that in Deliver Us Mars. There was a whole snow section. It's water. Also, this thing is rickety as fuck. Which has its charms, but you know, rickety as fuck. Look at this squeaky little bitch. And, am I getting 0 talkback because I already drove far enough to have Novik cut out? Novik? Yeah? Did I cut myself off from this because okay. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah. Yeah, I think I ruined it by going far enough to trigger the voice line. That's on me. Whoopsies. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna do the thing again. Even though I just had Yasna say she wants to go home.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
This is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people?
Yeah, considering all but one of them are
I have
dead
7
now.
hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you've put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life, but also the rest of the crew's.
Just
I
a
totally
little.
understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
I don't want
I
to be
still
alone.
want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
I won't. Oh, little kitten. Sorry, I'm just every time I look over, I'm just like, baby, baby. Yeah. Oh, there's. Oh no. What are we doing? Sometime later. Okay. Ah. Oh, we freezy. Hey, game.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yes, no.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say, it won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against your orders doesn't mean I intend to be foolish, sir.
It's comforting in its own way that even in an act of insubordination, you want to remain professional. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Rickety ass rover. Jankety jank.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. Is this what I'm supposed to be
The road
doing?
is
Yeah,
hidden.
okay.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette. And it looks like a balloon.
A weather balloon?
It could be a balloon.
It is a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
No?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings
Correct.
does it have?
RB1.
I mean, I could have told you
What
that
does it
from
mean?
the zoom that
It's
we
an
were
ID
already
number.
at.
Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you
Is it
within
more like
camera range.
475?
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area.
Don't panic. Since no one's interrupted us, I'll assume they haven't located you yet.
What? Where the fuck else was I supposed to be? Because, like, it says hideout, but, like, I can't see their fucking base from here, so what does it want me to do? I am confused.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
Too bad I don't have a white flag.
Picture. I mean, at this point, I don't know if I could have done that any differently. But the whole, oh, I went too far thing doesn't make me feel great about it, but if they already know that I'm here, I might as well just take the damn car. And I mean, it was inevitable that they would figure it out eventually, so that much is true. I didn't get to see any of these things.
We'll most likely lose contact soon, so let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it would be better if that didn't happen. But I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness, they're very effective.
Astrogator, I believe in the face of a common threat, we'll find a common language. And we can
Is there a common threat, though?
Pushing political animosities aside.
That's very
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard
noble
decades
and
of mutual
optimistic
enmity,
of you.
we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
Just double checking. Yeah, I figured. Or, oh. I guess that would have technically been a different path. Regardless, I'm sure that they both go to the base.
If that's all, sir, shouldn't we cut the line?
No. Better to continue our communication for as long as possible. Prove that you voluntarily surrendered yourself. Their jammers will interrupt us sooner or later anyway.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
Okay. I come in peace. I bear you no ill will. Do not shoot me, please. Oh, cool. My headphones are dying. Or one of them is, at least. Ooh, why did we get fuzzy for a second? come on. Why we lagging?
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir.
I mean, there was a pro.
There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Not a living soul.
Person I
Better
thought
for
I
your
saw
safety if they make
was
the
over
first move.
here.
If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly.
Oh,
with your hands
robot.
up.
Robot. Rub it! Okay, so it wasn't a person, it was the
What
robot.
have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
He's got a point, babe, also. Epic. Really weird that, like, it's on super duper high quality, but, like, this is happening. Like, it's weird. Like, it is what it is, but, like, I don't know what setting would change that. Like, it looks like it's, like, a higher level of detail that's being loaded inconsistently. It seems to have changed the concentration of them. But like I don't wanna turn the quality of the shit down, really. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be that way. But like I don't know. It's been like that in a few different places. It's weird. So, yeah, unclear, not sure. But also, why did the robot freeze? I just saw it walking around.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
It does seem like a rendering problem, and or a level of distance thing, but like... Nilgard, isn't clear. If it isn't clear by now, the Commonwealth is vaguely Soviet-themed in an idealist way, at least as told by our protagonist, while the Alliance is vaguely Cold War US-themed, mostly in the military strength, but also in having a certain arrogance and self-assuredness. Yeah, like, I don't know if I necessarily, like, would have drawn those exact connections without prompting, but, like, I can see that for sure. Especially in terms of, like, yeah. Military shit. Still weird. It's so weird. But also now everything looks worse, so whatever. FYI, the crash you mentioned was in an area coming soon. Maybe this whole chapter has issues. Oh, right, it wasn't even a crash. You fell through the ground. Oh, no. Okay, well, noted. I mean, it is after 5. We could probably chill, but also I'm right here and there's interesting shit going on. But yeah, I don't know what's up with the ground. It's very weird. But also, this isn't the only place that it happened, so... Can I in? Let me in! I mean, I guess this is the transport, right? Okay, the stick drift is also getting out of control. Stop that. Holy fuck. Stick drift, stop it! Mm. No. That stick drift is gonna make me real unhappy if it keeps it up. I mean, like, the Steam page definitely, like, suggested that there have been a bunch of updates. So maybe bug-wise it's fine. I don't know.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Gear. Disheveled. Huh. Yeah, kind of just setting up the base. Man, what the fuck happened here? Dying of the Sun, the article rectification. To editor so-and-so responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements, I politely ask for a rectification of the article, Dying of the Sun, a scientist's threats. On pages 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year, in the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypotheses delivered at the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship, Dr. Booza, not Bauza, research, conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass, but this phenomenon applies to all stars and ours. However, we would try to enchant the laws of physics isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few hundred millions of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull towards Venus and the Earth will decrease, thus the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not a, as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on labile hypotheses, baloney, and a pipe dream of a renown-seeking doctor of astrophysics sciences, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success aura of their unrefined writing and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Booza. Postscriptum, a lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. That was like a lot just to say the sun will turn into a red giant and then do the thing. Spooky. That is the out of doors. Oh, so is this. But regardless. Sun go big. Om nom nom Mercury. Like, what is the alternative? That you're just saying, nah, it's not gonna blow up. You're just scaring people?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah.
I sure did.
The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Like, actually.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Welcome on in, friend. I'm glad you love it. I do not know how to pronounce your name. And I'm not sure I should try. I have greatly been enjoying it so far, although I am occasionally confused.
Damn. One's unavailable.
I mean, it was the first one. I'm not surprised, but also I didn't check it, so I had to.
A view from above.
Don't worry about it. It's more of a short
It's a
form for a
flying
full
probe.
name. All right, gotcha.
I'm betting it's one that detected my presence.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Oh, she puttering. She puttering along. Ooh. Overshot that. Well, okay. I kind of overshot it. Mostly it was just sudden. Down we go.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Uh-huh. Is there more? No, not there. You just finished 100%ing this game, and I'm the only person streaming it right now, so here you are. Plus, you love the cat sidekick. He is a very good sidekick. I mean, okay. He did. So I used to have a Lego ISS up there, and I currently don't because he threw it on the floor and it exploded. So sometimes he's a good co-pilot. Other times not so much. But yeah, I generally don't have the patience to 100% games, which is unfortunate. But you know, I could see it being worth it for this one. Okay, that one's borked. The Borkdend. But yes, it's
Moving on.
very interesting.
Still quiet. It's eerie.
It is eerie. And like people just left without their shit, you know? Which is weird. Oh, there's lockers in the in-betweens.
Everywhere, just...
What happened here?
Who abandons an entire base?
Good fucking question. They're making fun of me. Probably not that.
Maybe they went back to the Invincible.
It does kind of look
If
like they
something
were
in this
fleeing.
base or near it was a critical threat to them.
Have you seen any signs of a struggle?
Oh yes, I was told. It was
Not at
recommended
all.
by our lovely
The
friend
equipment
Melgar, who
looks
has
like it
played
was
the game,
used
to not
quite
go to the landing
recently.
site. So yeah. I mean, nobody explicitly told me to take my time, but I, off the bat, already said that I looked up how long I went on how long to beat about this, and it says, like, completionist is 10.5 hours, and I was like, okay, so, like, add 2 or 3 hours minimum to that, because of the way I play. Yes, recommended at my request. I am not, yes, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, I promise. Yeah, like, I always fucking miss shit in games despite my best efforts, and I like to blame the ADHD for that one, but I do stick my face into every corner, so don't worry about that. Or at least I try to. I'm not, yeah. Although, this game, I have also tried to stick my face in every corner, and a couple of the times that has meant running into
images from
invisible
this
walls,
area.
but it's fine.
If it's been flying long enough, it may store important
Tell me
information.
more, tell me more. Like, do they have a car? Cool. Base setup. Me saying I'm, I like how that, like, suggests that I'm an enemy, so that's fun. I wonder what would have happened if I had, like, walked down instead of actually taking the rover down.
Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, The probe didn't record much.
Yeah.
So it's been flying only recently.
I think so.
Oh. Okay, but why? What would have gotten it off the ground recently? Because, yeah, that was like not a long time before my arrival. Pile of rocks. We don't like the pile of rocks. I know that if you walk down, it just pretends that you drove down, unfortunately. You were scared of being spotted when you first played, so you crept your way into the base. Yeah, the game was like, well, the drone already spotted me, so I was like, fuck it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Nothing would have happened except you're taking longer on foot. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but still, I can be interested in the answer. So I don't necessarily have any reason to believe that there's anything particularly interesting in there, but... And this is just like an empty back of a truck, right? Also, because of the way you're talking about it, I'm kind of assuming that if you go to the landing site, the lander just fucking blows up. That's my guess. You think you got out halfway there and scouted on foot, too. I mean, that's fair. I, thanks to my impatience, did not do that. I don't know why the graphics are being choppy all of a sudden. It has been completely fine up until this point. So I could, like, probably turn shit down, but where's the fun in that? Maybe I should. Also, apologies, the stick drift is genuinely just driving me insane. But whatever. If that doesn't make it less choppy, I will be annoyed. Should I hop back in the rover if I'm gonna go down here? I don't know, maybe. Probably. Okay, but realistically, like, why would they put a force field just around this? There should be a way of controlling that, right? Just kind of hoping to get something done with this section, but... You good, Yasna? Oh, so what? This. Okay, another transport thingy? Maybe? I do like that that's like drone parking. Can't climb the ladders. Again, very, very weird that the robot froze, even though when I was at the top of the ridge it was moving. But that kind of happened as soon as I got nearby with the other one, too. Anti-Mat Boo. Yeah, Space Creepies! Hey, Chunga, how's it going? The current brand of creepy is walking into what should be an enemy base, except nobody's here, instead of, like, trying to kill me. Red warning lights in it? No, I was already in there, wasn't I? Just panic cleaning? I take it you got someone coming over? Because mood. But also, it's great. It's a great way to get the cleaning kick-started, you know? What the fuck am I looking for? Because, like, I was hoping that, you know, the probe would have some data, and it doesn't. And, like, yeah, they've got, like, mining equipment and shit, so they are probably also after the creepy, probably alive, maybe, who knows, metal. You've been using a guest room as a staging area for a PC rebuild and storing stuff that was keeping you from cleaning your room for your new desk, and you have company coming to stay for a few days. Oh yeah, no, that's a thing. I am playing it on PC, and yeah, we've been trying to figure out what the hell is going on with the ground, and we can't figure it out, and it's very weird. It's Steam. The jerking camera shit is just my stick drift, and that's extremely annoying, but yeah. Like, I don't think I can really, like, where have I been in here? Where am I going? What am I doing? What is? Been in here and I didn't see things. If you have an NVIDIA card, it might be that this game was made with AMD in mind, you believe, or backed by AMD or something. It is an NVIDIA card, so I suppose that's possible. But yeah, it's weird. It's been like that in a couple spots, and I don't have any idea why. I mean, yeah, it's just a guess, but I don't have any better guesses, so. Nelgar, in your playthrough a little bit later, your scout fell through the ground, cost you 20-30 minutes of progress. Yeah. Wait, your scout? Okay, Can I go down here? Did not! Okay, there we go.
I guess it's a biolab.
We triggered some sounds. Some sections are definitely a bit more polished than others. Yeah, that's fine. And Chunga, you got a bunch of liquid cooling stuff for crazy cheap from a coworker, but you need more pieces. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. And so yeah, Nulgar suspects this chapter is whack. No, Chunga, you thought it would have been all you needed, but you might have miscalculated the cooling needs. Well, I thought it was just a rover. But yeah, it's Emmett. Oh, they found the fishies as well. But I guess this is my specialty.
To study organisms preserved in the ocean.
He only asked for $50 for it. Was easily $500 to $600 worth of components. I mean, damn, I'll take it, even if you need to get more. Also,
did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities. Apart from one, I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ.
Organ X, electromagnetic waves.
According to their conclusions.
So it makes sense that, you know, the fish ran away from the probe.
Electromagnetic waves. That's why those fish were swimming away from our probe.
Well, that and they've probably already been captured by a different probe.
They've come across probes or something similar before. Yeah. Something that threatened them.
Kugasa.
AKA
in
these
order
guys.
to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
Okay, he just wanted a picture of the completed build to see his parts getting used well. That's really nice. I still have some old parts in a husk of a computer that I don't know what to do with.
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment. How so?
Oh, all living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here.
I don't know why the door opened there, but...
No longer alive.
Nulgar, Steam did have a 24 megabyte update for this game. Paused it because it was patching like 24 gigs basically the entire game. Maybe you're still missing that patch. Maybe? Twink. Poor dead fishy. What? Why did I take the dead fish? What am I gonna do with the dead fish? Yasna, what are you gonna do with the dead fish? Ooh. Something. Oh, is this a guess about what used to be here?
Scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not.
Why? Yeah, so, no, you're not that out of it. Why would it be?
Long ago, Reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3. I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
Still,
That is, in fact, my job.
nothing.
Geology. Longest point of excavation, 500 meters. Metal deposits were below the rock layers, found below rock layers. Radioactive deposits were deep and geologically old. Okay, so
Looks like a geology lab.
actual, we talked about the radiation thing. And they were like, it's just the instruments, and I didn't buy that shit.
The range of their ground measurements
Center
covers a
rings.
much wider area. To my eye, it seems they use advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those
Weird
structures.
little structured metal
I still don't
thing.
know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these
boy.
deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center.
Is the center the city?
The center of it is in... under the city.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
The one I escaped from.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. This base stands on the outer ring. They conducted a soil survey, 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
A billion years ago, lush life.
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92
Supernova
class
explosion.
planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
Thank you for the follow. So
According
much
to them,
basalt.
the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Does that
And in
line
this
up
one,
with
the
the
supposed end of Lyran's
Lyrian.
civilization.
Lyran.
Well, that's never been proven.
I mean,
There's
I immediately
practically
was
no
like,
trace
yep,
of them.
yep, I agree.
All right.
For the new
What happened
adventure.
after?
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed quickly, but then slowed down and
Mech
declined.
life.
Because another disaster?
No, because mechanical life took over.
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption. Do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are
I mean, it
really
says
not that
mech
dangerous.
life on the
The
bottom,
radioactive
babe.
deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes,
I mean, yeah.
such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond
Mech
the waters.
life.
Does this mean another
Read
dominator
it.
has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension.
Yeah,
And I
mechanical
mean
life.
human comprehension in general.
Yeah. Mechanical life. Like, I'm just annoyed that she's like taking in all of this information from this chart and then just skipping the part where it says mech life at the bottom. Like, hon. The implication is that the metal is alive. What was that sound?
One of these diagrams shows the geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
Okay, so that was checkpoint. But I don't know if that means anything's changed, materially speaking. Part of me is tempted to go back to the command module, but I also don't know that I'm actually going to find anything in there. I still don't know why I took the fish. What am I going to do with the fish? Ah, cool. Yeah, of course I just straight up missed a bunch of shit. Pescatarian, but he's dead. Icky.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
Definitely was supposed to see this before the science stuff, but... Okay.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down.
Does that mean I get to go steal the Invincible, considering that the game is called the Invincible?
My also became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
I guess. Sorry, one of my earphones just died, so throwing that back in the case. Hello, sleepy boy, I love you.
Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission.
Yeah, you love it when Novik drops the classic, what are we, some kind of the Invincible? Yeah.
They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
Shock.
So we had no chance to
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit.
Yep. So we should have just
In
gone
the end, they
home.
sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They
Hey,
left
it
on the
definitely should
25th
have
day.
been the
That's
fifth
all I
one
know.
first.
Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
It was a fun noise.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People,
Me too.
Astrogator, they must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite.
Corpses?
Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll
Also
see
an
if the
option.
Invincible's still
Just
there.
saying, babe.
I'll continue to search their base.
Ugh.
On
Okay,
the
I guess.
24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Let's not get paranoid, Astrogator. I think they had something else in
Yeah,
mind.
like the antimat was there, so. Okay. Okay. Do you have something to say about this now? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, convoy path and field base O2. I don't know. So I guess the convoy path would be what gets me. Huh. Also, what do you mean check the upper level? Okay, so could I, in theory, get to the convoy path? Oh, I see. The upper level. Okay, it is on. It's this side. I can see. The map is confusing in this. You just go by vibes. Oh yeah, no, I have 100% only been using like the local map, like this one. But yeah, like I kind of understand it. But I wouldn't call it helpful. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know if that you can get to the convoy path from if you go south to the base. Can I do anything? Okay, there we go. Aha! I knew there was a way to turn the force field off. Oh, okay. So I think that is... I need that to get to either of the other paths, right?
The force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
So the implication is that I should not, in fact, follow...
The satellite will be over this ship. Oh, lucky. Clouds are low.
Field base 2. Yeah, okay, that would have been the other way out anyway. So yeah, field base 2 is that way.
Fortunately, the ship's not here.
Fuck.
Neither there or...
Find it. Find it, Novik.
Are you still looking?
Find it!
Not here either.
So just...
Bingo.
Yes?
Ah?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know.
Okay, so, alright. Field base 2 is just slightly south of where we are. Probably not that exciting. Oh, okay. Ugh, I should probably stop streaming now when we're in like a middle spot. I want to keep going though. The mystery is very intriguing, but also it's almost 6 o'clock. So. A little bit more? Or responsible decisions? That's the question. Also, I'm super curious about what would be down there. Yeah, it is a good point to stop, and I know it. I know it. I know. I know. Okay, but let me just I'm curious about if I okay, apparently I can't go that way anyway. Thank you, game, for making that decision for me. Unrelated from the fact there's almost one there. Yeah. Look, I just wanted to see what was up yonder. Ooh, we had steering problems. Probably take the good stop point out before I have to hit a hard out. Yeah, I know. I know. I should be a smart person and a big girl. Just make the correct decision. Oh. Okay, so that's gonna be the bypass to get to the ship later. And no, it's not. It's not open world. I know that much. I am aware of that. But yes, I'm assuming that will be the alt path later. The upcoming area is somewhat open. Yeah, I believe it. Also, I don't know. I hope the performance issues will resolve because, like, again, up until this area, it was fine. Like, we still had some weird aliasing shit on the ground, but like, none of whatever it's doing with the choppy, shitty frame rate thing. So if depending on what Kato is up to tomorrow, we might do Satisfactory, but if Kato is not up for things tomorrow, I will definitely play some more of this because this is in fact very good. And I really like where it's going and I wish to know more. Thank you very much. I know myself, so I knew that this would going to be the case, and I am thoroughly unsurprised, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna want to read this book as soon as I'm done the game. Which is, that's not a new thing. I haven't actually gotten very far into them yet, but, like, The Expanse was the same thing. As soon as I finished the show, I was like, alright, book time. With Silo, as soon as I finished the first season, book time. You also bought the book. Yeah, no, like, there's very little chance that I won't. I mean, this game didn't come out super recently. It wasn't, like, a huge deal, so I might be able to get it at the library without having to wait too much. And that would be my preference over buying it right off, but yeah. Sorry. Look, you gave me snack time. I really do. Yeah. I'm almost done my giant container of cashews that I bought from the States, like, months ago? When was that? Was that... Wow, you guys are busy. That was November? Yeah, end of November, I think I was in the States. The book is from 1963. Oh, no, I know that the book is old, but that doesn't mean that there wouldn't be a bunch of people that would decide to read it from the library if, like, the game had just come out and it was a big hit or whatever, right? But I mean, it's an indie game. You had to order yours online because the Invincible isn't Stanislav Lem's biggest book, so your local library didn't have it, only Solaris, which is also good. I mean, yeah, like, there's a solid chance that they won't have it. I have no idea how many squats I've done. Absolutely not a fucking hot clue, because I'm thinking. Good thing it's cold out and I need extra heat anyway, I guess. That's probably at least 10, right? Hi, baby boy. I got you a smooch. Yeah. Hello. Such a good baby. Talking and doing squats is impressive. It's bad because if I do that, then I lose count immediately. Otherwise I count silently in my head. But yeah, like, I both wouldn't be surprised if my library has it, and I also won't be surprised if they don't have it. So, whatever. But yeah, I'm sure that I'll read it. Now I'm winded, even though I didn't feel like I was winded while I was doing it. But yeah, like, I don't know, these days I've been trying to wait on buying at least physical books until I know that I like something. And the library is great. But, like, I recently bought... So I had read Iron Widow, like, in 2020 or 2021, shortly after it came out. Sorry. See, the talking part means that I'm more winded now. Or at least having more trouble catching up again. But yeah, so, oh god, when did it even come out? I'm not even 100% sure when Heavenly Tyrant actually came out, because it was supposed to come out at the start of last year. And then a bunch of shit happened and it didn't. And that's a sequel to Iron Widow, but yeah, so I bought both of those recently and then reread them. And on Monday, I spent my entire day reading the second half of Heavenly Tyrant, and I consume. So, yeah, the books good, sci-fi books great. Also, if you haven't read Iron Widow and Heavenly Tyrant, fucking do it. It's fantastic. I'm in my bullying people into reading it stage, so yeah. But yeah, as much as I do, in fact... Oh, right, I haven't given the kitty his treat yet. That was the one I missed. Baby? Oh, we'll see if any other babies show up, because they're going to be hungry. Oh, all right, I'm supposed to grab your paw. Give me your paw. Good boy. Just take it. There you go. Kitties? Nalgar, do not read even the back blurbs of the book, might spoil a thing about the game. Oh no, don't worry, I was planning on finishing the game before I even look into it. Well, maybe. Like, I'm tempted to see if the library even has it, but, like, the list view shouldn't have any book description, so it should be fine. But yeah. Also, yeah, with the vibes, I'm not surprised that it's from the 60s, especially with the Soviet-US thing going on. Yeah. But anyway, gonna be a bit of a tone shift. Wow, there's so many, like, scratches from teeth in this because someone keeps trying to break into it. Babies? Lily! Yeah, Lily, come get a treat before we go. Come here, baby girl. Baby girl. Not you. You already had yours. Come here. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Come. You know the deal. All the way on the lap. Good girl. Oh, yeah, you didn't have that steadily. But you got there, and that's what matters. I love you. Oh. Oh, she muted me. Poor baby. That was an awkward stumble. Apparently I gotta cut your claws because you keep getting stuck in me. And the blanket and shit. A lot of retrofuturism, yeah, for sure. Tycho's gonna do it eventually? What? Which thing? You love the atom punk design of everything, how everything looks like it's solid steel and stupidly heavy. Yeah, I enjoy that too. It's good. Oh, open up the treat box. I know. I'm worried. One day he's gonna figure it out. But on Tuesday, I came in here to stream and it was on the floor. So dumping it on the floor hasn't worked for him. So it's a decent sign, I guess. But yeah, he's still pint size. So we'll see what happens when he gets bigger and more of a problem. But yeah, far be it from me to wish that Kato isn't around for multiplayer day tomorrow. But I do really want to keep playing this. So either we will keep going with this tomorrow or we'll do it on Tuesday. Regardless, it's going to happen. I've decided to go bother Jess today because that's pretty standard. Yeah. I don't know. Thank you for going on a new journey with me. I've been wanting to do something new for a little bit. And yeah, I'm just in hardcore sci-fi mode right now. So this seemed like a great choice and I have not regretted it so far. It's very interesting and I'm very, very interested to see where it's going. So yeah, I think one more stream like this, we could probably finish it up, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And Kazaa is what I'm gonna go with. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you found us through this. And it was nice to meet you. I think that's all I've got. I could probably discuss for a while more, but it really is almost time for the cat's dinner, and they will start trying to kill me if I don't go feed them. So we're gonna go do that. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for either this or some Satisfactory. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.